And now let's take a look at all the matches that were played yesterday in the Champions League. Now, Atalanta settled for a barren draw against, Atalanta settled for a barren draw in their game against Celtic. And then Brest got a 1-1 draw against Bayer Leverkusen. The shocking result from yesterday, Lille getting a 3-1 win against Atletico. Very, very interesting tie. Barcelona with a 4-1 win against Bayern Munich. Benfica also suffering a 3-1 defeat to Feyenoord. And then Liverpool getting that 1-0 win against Leipzig. Manchester City with a 5-0 win against Sparta Prague. Salzburg going down 2-0 to Dynamo Zagreb. And then Young Boys losing to Inter Milan. 1-0 was the final score. So how does the table look like? Yes, of course, we cannot begin with number 13. I want us to begin with the team that is on top of the Champions League table, and that is Aston Villa. Yes, you heard it right. Aston Villa is the team on top with 9 points, followed by Liverpool, Man City, Monaco, and Brest. Brest have 7 points. Leverkusen also have 7. Inter Milan have 7. Sporting, and then Arsenal, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, and Real Madrid. Now, let's move to number 13. Yes, at number 13, you have Benfica, Juve, Lille, Feyenoord, Atalanta, and then you have Stuttgart, PSG, Celtic, Sparta Prague, Dynamo Zagreb, Bayern Munich, and Girona. Very, very interesting that Bayern Munich is at number 23 on the log. And the final 9 include AC Milan, Club Brugge, Atletico Madrid, PSV, Bologna, Shakhtar Donetsk, Leipzig, Sturm Graz, Red Star, and then you have Salzburg, Young Boys, and then Slovan Bratislava. Those are the bottom teams in the Champions League table. Now, let's move away from the Champions League. Let's get into the UEFA Europa League. Let's begin with the Europa League before we go into the Conference League. UEFA Europa League, a number of matches that we have on the cards today. Remember, yesterday we had 2 matches in the Europa League. We have Galatasaray, who got a 4-3 win against Augsburg, but the other matches that are on the cards today, Ferencváros will be taking on Nice, Frankfurt will be taking on RFC, Maccabi Tel Aviv host Real Sociedad, Midland will be in action against Union SG, PAOK will be taking on Victoria Plzen, Karabag will be in action against Ajax, Roma host Dynamo Kyiv, Anderlecht will be taking on Ludogorets, and then Athletic Club Bilbao face Slavia Prague. And then you have Athletic Club Bilbao, Prague, we've mentioned that. Fenerbahce will be taking on Manchester United. A very, very interesting fixtures as Jose Mourinho faces his former team, that is the Red Devils of Manchester United. Lyon host Besiktas. Malmo face Olympiacos. Porto will be in action against Hoffenheim. Rangers face FCSB. Tottenham take on AZ Alkmaar. And Twente face Lazio. That is in the UEFA Europa League. Now let's go to UEFA Conference League. A number of fixtures also. Viking will be taking on Cercle Brugge. Ghent will be facing Molde. Jagadens will be taking on Victoria C. Apoel will be facing Borac. SK Rapid take on Noah. Hearts will be in action against Omonia. And then St. Gallen face Fiorentina. Panathinaikos will be taking on Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea play tonight. And then you have Jagiellonia taking on Petro Club. Aside from this, we also have 9 other fixtures in the UEFA Conference League. Salzburg will be taking on Basakir, and then you have Lan taking on Shamrock Rovers, Real Betis face Copenhagen, Helsinki take on Dynamo Minsk, Olympia take on Lask, the New Saints take on Astana, and then you have Boleslav taking on Lugano, TSC face Legia Warsaw, and Paphos face Heidenheim. Those are the fixtures that you have when you talk about the UEFA Conference League. Now let's move on from UEFA Conference League. Let's slightly take a look at what is happening in the NBA. Yes, in the morning we had a couple of